Hello dreamers and travelers! Today, after our first trip with our 9-month-old baby Alexa, I would like to share with you some observations and suggestions that might help you to prepare for your trip with your baby a little bit more. So here is my list. Tip number 1. Pack as light as possible. And I know it might be very tricky, especially when you are traveling with the baby for the first time. You want to take everything, but put some effort on making a list and really stick to it. And remember, some things can be bought in the place as well. Diapers, for example. Tip number 2. Let go the schedule, at least for the first 2 days. For us, it was the trickiest part because Alexa is on a very strict regime at home. So when we arrived there, then everything was messed up. So I was at least trying to hold her approximate awakening time, and then actually she got used to it after 2 days. Tip number 3. Be always aware about all those winds and air cons. The one thing that you definitely don't want your baby to get sick during the trip. So I was having always some scarf or blanket with us, and when we felt a little bit more windy, then we tried to cover her up. And it was a little bit easier for me because our grandmother was always paying attention on these things. Tip number 4. Always have your water and snacks with you. And snacks is not for the hungry, but for keeping your baby entertained for as long as it's possible. Also, have some extra clothes with you for your baby and maybe for yourself as well. Because you know, babies, they can get them wet, dirty all the time. And when they get dirty, you don't want to rush to the hotel, but you can just change it. Tip number 6. Just let go and just understand that the trip with your baby definitely won't be the same as it used to be. There probably won't be so much time of just sitting, relax, enjoying some glass of wine or soda or coffee, but it definitely has some other wonderful things to experience. For example, now you will be even smelling the flowers as it was for you for the first time. Number 7. Invest into a good travel stroller. In our case, it's Yo-Yo, and we didn't regret once of having it. It's so light, it's very easy to carry around, and you can even take it on board. Really, it was like life-changing for traveling. Another point is actually the biggest surprise and discovery for us. Actually, all those long layovers and long flights, they seemed even faster for us than it was without a baby. You know, when we were booking the tickets and we saw that we need to be in Frankfurt airport for 6 to 7 hours, already felt overwhelmed, and we were sure that we will be taking some hotel in the airport or maybe go to the lounge. But when we actually came to the airport, lounges were closed, we didn't manage to go to the hotel, we just sat in one place. And to be honest, guys, the time flew so fast that we decided even not to go to the hotel. And the flight itself as well. You always keep trying to entertain your baby, and the time just passed very quickly, despite the fact that actually Alexa was sleeping only for 30 hours during her 6.5-hour flight. Point number 9. Very nice one. When you are traveling with the baby, you feel like VIP person. Because really, people are so nice with you. They let you go without any line, and they're all smiling and waving, trying to make your travel as easy as it's possible. Point number 10. I think it's the most important one. Just stay as open and as relaxed as it's possible. You're traveling with the baby. You know, everything can go wrong, or maybe not, but just try to enjoy it. And the first trip will give you so much more experience, and you will definitely start planning your next trip right after coming back from the first. But just really relax. So guys, here were my 10 tips for you, and if you have something else to maybe share with me or suggest, then leave them in the comments below. So see you in the next one.